We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Night Terrors The Joker, Issue 2. This is the final part of the two-part micro-series from DC Comics in 2023, which is part of the Night Terrors event storyline. This issue was written by Matthew Rosenberg, art and cover by Stefano Raffaele, Romulo Fajardo Jr. on colors, Tom Napolitano letters, edited by Ben Abernathy. So it would appear that Batman is still active in Joker's nightmares, but it's him wearing the bat costume. And we've advanced in time somehow, probably because it's a dream, to where Joker has a kid and a wife, and he sometimes calls the kid Gaggy, which is pretty funny because the kid's name's Albert. And some of the other villains try and get jobs with him at Wayne Enterprises, and he tries to pretend he doesn't know what they're talking about. And of course Batman's corpse is still in the closet, but realizing that there is a need for Batman, the Joker seems to be developing an alternate personality where he goes out and fights crime violently. Because this is the Joker, he continues to live in this sort of deluded world where he can just murder people and no one seems to pay any attention to that. And he gets invited to Wayne Manor for dinner with his boss, Bruce Wayne. And Bruce Wayne can't remember the name of his own butler, which is Winchester, but he calls him all sorts of different names. It's actually pretty funny. And Bruce eats like a pig on shellfish, even though Joker said he was allergic to it earlier. I thought that was kind of a funny gag. But it really seems to be that Joker is trying to come to terms with the fact that his life is not that interesting without Batman, and he would just end up being boring. And how it finishes up is effectively how you would expect something from the Joker to end up. It makes no sense and it's a bit ludicrous. So I didn't hate this. I thought it was actually interesting concept. This issue is definitely better than the first issue, and it made the other one look better. The art's okay. Didn't have a problem with that. It's just a bit middle of the road. I don't feel like it was worth $5. The cover's pretty interesting. It looks a little bit like Holy Terror Batman on the cover, but it does relate to what's going on in the book. And there were a couple of actually funny bits in here. So I would have to say that this issue was better than the first one and salvages it a little bit more. So if you can find it for about half cover price, I'd recommend it. It's a little better than mediocre, but not the greatest one of the Night Terror stuff. It's just definitely not the worst. Kind of hard to classify it. So it's definitely higher than the Angel Breaker ones, but it's not worth hunting down and trying to add it to your collection unless you're a massive Joker fan. I still think the John Carpenter single issue was way better, but this was not bad. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.